Guess who that was? My mom. Oh, God, leave me alone! Leave me alone! Mom, I told you I would call you when I'm ready. I did end up calling her back last night. She was so worried about me. You never don't return my calls for that long. Oh, by the way, I need some stuff at the grocery store. Didn't I say it? Didn't I say it? Oops. I need some stuff at the grocery store, and I really need some cigarettes. The items, I only need like 25 items, but I don't get paid till Wednesday, so I'll have to wait for you to do that till Wednesday. And I'm like, Mom, you don't have to pay me, whatever. She's like, no, I just don't have the money for the groceries until Wednesday. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I said, okay. She goes, but I do have money for cigarettes. And I'm like, well, I said, I'm busy. I'm working a lot. And, you know, if I can, tomorrow, I'll try to get around to it. But I'm not buying her damn cigarettes. So then that's going to make her ignore me. And, you know, when narcissists don't get what they want, they give you the silent treatment. My husband used to do the same thing. I picked a man like that treated me like my mom does. So I guess that's very common when you're raised in that kind of environment, and then you grow up and you start having relationships. I guess it's very common to end up with somebody that resembles your mother. And I mean, that makes sense because that's what we're used to, right? And if we're treated any better, we don't know how to handle that. We don't know, you know, that's why I always ended up breaking up with the guys that treated me really good. I didn't know how to handle it. Well, in the beginning, my husband treated me really good, but that's because I was able to do everything he wanted. Like, he wanted to have sex many times a day. And I didn't have kids at that point, so yeah, we were like little rabbits. But then when life came, you know, when life changed and we had a family and, you know, it wasn't as frequent as he wanted and all that stuff, boy, oh boy, did things change. Even when I'm taking a break, I'm cleaning. My car's dirty, damn it. Haven't even had time to clean my car. Last time I cleaned my car was like a month ago. But these things work pretty good. I told you I'd find a good use for these. I need to buy a few more of these and keep them around. Ew. Gross. Yeah, that's what she wanted. She wanted me to do something for her. See, I know my mother so well. I know it. I just know I know her pattern. I know her manipulations. I know all of it. So that's why I was not in a hurry to call her back. I wasn't. Because I knew. And she did the whole fake, I'm not only calling because I want you to go shopping for me. I was actually worried because you never go that many days without returning my call. Okay, Mom. I'll pretend I believe you. I'll pretend I believe you. Does anybody else have a mother like that? Or a father? Anybody? Hi, Clancy. How are you feeling, honey? Are you walking better? I know the last time, and Your birthday was Sunday, right? Happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday. What'd you do for your birthday? I could sit here and shove my face with food instead of clean, if you guys would prefer that. A big old piece of pizza or tacos or whatever. Shit. You might get a Springer Spaniel. I go out and buy my own trained, but I don't ask people to buy. Hi, Earth Angel. How are you? Nice to see you. I just don't like dirt, you guys. I do not like dirt. How exciting, Clancy. What's going to be the determining factor if you get a Springer Spaniel? What's the deciding factor? Hi, Robert. I'm taking a break. I'm cleaning my car out. Ugh. Robert, I was right. I called my mom back last night and I was right. She wants me to do some grocery shopping for her, and she wants me to buy her cigarettes. Hi, AJ. How are you? What have you been up to? What have you been up to, girl? Clancy. So, you know who is, oh my gosh. So it sounds like she's not cleaning houses anymore. Even though it was her calling, right? It was her calling. She was so proud of herself. Now, who wants to clean shitty toilets when you can do OnlyFans and have a couple people pay you a few bucks a month? And even though like a few weeks ago it was, I don't feel comfortable doing that anymore. I don't want to show my boobs online anymore. I've changed. I don't want to do that. There's more to me than that. My calling is cleaning people's houses. I love it. What happens here is these people try to have a life outside of social media, out of YouTube, and because they can't, they end up they don't live a life because they're missing being seen on YouTube, right? They're so hooked on the attention and being seen on YouTube that they try to do anything outside of YouTube and they can't do it. So then they have to record on, everything they do online, everything. They can't even eat by themselves. They have to have an audience to eat. And I'm not just saying every once in a while. I'm saying every day. That's an issue. Every single day they have to have it. That's pretty sad if you can't have a life off of social media. I mean, these people, their whole problem is social media. If they would get off of it for 6 months straight and go out there and try to get a job and live, a job that they might enjoy, go to school, whatever that makes you happy. But I don't understand it. I don't get it. And then expecting everyone else to pay for all your bills and your, food and all of that. I would feel like a huge piece of shit if I didn't work for my, my money. And I'm not saying, a few tips here and there. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about everyday online e-begging. E-begging. So she just bleached the shit out of her hair. Now she's saying, well, maybe I should be brunette. Maybe I should just go brunette. Oh my God. Get to know yourself, girl. Get off of social media and spend some time with yourself. Figure out who you are, because one day you're one person, the next day you're another. Oh my gosh. This even cleans the visor really well, you guys. Wow. Oh, that's exciting. That's the most exciting thing that's happened in my day so far. Oh my goodness. These are pretty good. I'm telling you. And they were only $1.99 at the grocery outlet. I'm telling you. Even though this visor's busted, if I pull it down, it'll fall. But I need to get that. I need to get a new piece for it. Ugh. I'm tired today. I've been going since like 6:30. And I probably won't be done until 7 tonight. I'm tired. Oh, TT. I'm stress cleaning. I am. When I get irritated or mad, when I get angry sometimes, oh my gosh, I'll clean. Like when my husband and I used to get in arguments or whatever, I would literally clean. I might cry first, and then I would just start scrubbing. It does help, I must say. But, so my son, get this. He's pulling this shit again. So, before I left the house, he was up. That's one thing. He gets up early. He does. And I said, honey, in a very nice voice, didn't tell him what to do. I said, hey, if you get the time today or you feel like doing it, maybe you could take, maybe you could take Sosa. Before I finished my sentence, he's like, Mom! I'm like, what? I'm not telling you. I'm asking if you have a chance. Maybe you could take Sosa out somewhere where he can run off the leash, because he needs to do that. I have a lot of stuff I have to get done. I'm going on a fishing trip this weekend, and I go, oh my gosh. I said, and the other thing is, if you could go up to this company that's hiring, and apply. He's like, no, I don't have time today. And I'm like, you don't have any responsibilities. Why can't you? He's like, I have a lot to get done today to go on my, to go here, the trip or whatever. And he gets mad at me. And I said, okay. I said, I'm just letting you know, I cannot give you any more money. I said, I cannot give you. He goes, I realize that. And I said, then why do you keep asking? He goes, I asked you last night and you said no. I said, yeah, but you still asked. And I've told you before, I can't give you any more money. I said, you're going to have to get a job, period. And he just gets mad at me. And I said, I don't know what to tell you. And he goes, this is what he says. And it really pisses me off. He's like, I wasn't asking you for money. I was asking for money that Dad gives you. Like it's for him, right? Again, with that money, you got that money because because of us kids. And I'm like, no, it has nothing to do with you kids. Nothing to do with you guys. It was the divorce. That's it. And it's not for very long. And he goes, well, I said, it has nothing to do with you guys, so stop it. And it's only for 6 months. So what are you talking about? And he's like, well, there must be something wrong with this state then, because I've never heard of, a woman getting money from a husband that if it wasn't for the kids. He thinks he knows everything. I'm like, when you were married 30 years, and I was a homemaker, yeah, they do. Should have been more, but whatever. Anyways, he thinks he's entitled to that. Well, he has gone fishing. It would be a good time to change the locks on the door. That's a good idea. But Robert, it's crazy. Like, I go, why do you feel so entitled? I said, you're starting to see this girl now. You're going to want to go out and do things. I said, I cannot fund it. Period. No, I cannot fund it anymore. He goes, I realize that. I said, well, do something about it. He goes, I'm working on it. By what? Going out with your friends? You know, going away for the weekend? How are you working on it? You're not doing anything. So this was nice, bright and early, first thing in the morning. And, he acts, you know, all because he got angry that I suggested for him to go take Sosa on a, you know, to run and play somewhere. That's whenever I mention anything for him to do with Sosa, it's Mom, quit telling me to do stuff with, you know, I'll do it when I can. That's why I just do it, you guys, because he won't. That's why I just walk Sosa. That's why I take care of Sosa, because he doesn't. He won't do it. And it's not fair to Sosa at all. It's not Sosa's fault. Sosa didn't ask him to adopt him, to pick him, you know. And I said, I just want to live alone. I said, I want you to move. And I said, what happened to moving to Grandpa's house? Like, I thought you were moving out. You hate living here so much. It's so miserable. So why don't you move out? Go. Like, he's not grateful for anything. You know, when he's not mad at me, he'll say little things like, Mom, I do appreciate what you do. I do appreciate you helping me out. But then when he's not getting what he wants, he doesn't. You know, he's an asshole. And yes, I said it. My 25-year-old son is an asshole sometimes. So now I know my mom wants me to fucking do this shit. Hold on, I'm just trying to, I'll read the chat. I'm just trying to get this one part cleaned out. You know, it's where your cups are, where your cups go. When shit spills down there. AJ, what have you been doing, honey? What have you been up to? Has anyone been fighting with you on YouTube? I know for a while there you were saying you were having a hard time with someone. I haven't been paying attention to all that, but okay, gross. Let me look at the chat. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I've told him that. Hi, B lady. I emailed you back, sweetie. Did you see it? It's just these people. I don't want to cry. Hold on. These people in my life are just, it's like I can never have a moment's peace, you know, for myself, ever. Somebody always wants something. And I'm tired of it. The only thing I can do is kick my son out on the street, you know? And I just cannot bring myself to kick him out on the street. But nothing else is working, you know? as it is, I already live like a prisoner in my own house if he's home. You know, I stay in my room, even though I pay for it. He doesn't seem to realize, yeah, I get some money from his dad every month from our divorce. It's not a shit ton. And by the way, son, it doesn't pay for everything. Where do you think all the money, the other part of the rent comes from? The bills, the food, everything. God, so says food. You think I'm just out working 7 days a week for fun? Like, really? While you sit on your ass and do nothing and bitch at me because you think you're entitled to money that I've gotten from your father in a divorce? Okay. Just no appreciation. It just kills me. I could never treat somebody that way. As shitty as my mom was, I never even treated her that way, you know? I never treated my mom disrespectfully at all. But that's a whole nother situation. Not much on YouTube, just remember we said block their numbers. Oh yeah. Well, I did call my mom back last night, and I was right. She wants me to grocery shop for her, and she asked me to buy her cigarettes. I just make my music stream. Yeah, he's saying that the money I get from his dad from our divorce, which only goes 6 months for the $1,000, right? That's because he's there. It's like, no, you're over 18. It has nothing to do with you. That doesn't make any sense. Of course it does. No more grocery shopping for your mom. I know. Well, I'm not buying her cigarettes. I'll tell you that right now. And then she's going to be mad at me. She's going to be pissed that I won't buy her cigarettes. And then she's going to ignore me because that's what she does. You know, if they don't get what they want, then they withdraw their love. They withdraw their attention. That's what they do. I'm okay, you guys. I just am having a bit of a stress. I have, B-Lady. I have. And he doesn't. So, I've called my ex crying because, like, my son and I maybe had gotten in a fight or something, and I wanted him out of the house. And I said, cut him off, please. Stop giving him money. I need to stop helping him, like, and nothing. So, but he's going to be gone this weekend, thank God. I'm hoping, he met this girl that he likes, right? He met a girl he likes, so I'm hoping that might light a fire under his ass to start doing something with himself. Because no girl wants to be with not saying that my son's a loser, but no girl wants to be with a guy that doesn't have a job, that, doesn't have responsibilities, that doesn't take care of his dog, that has his mom doing it. No girl wants to be with somebody like that. So I'm hoping this will get him to do something with himself. Even if it's a girl that's going to do it, something's got to give. Like, something's got to happen. And I don't think his ADHD meds are helping him. I think they're making it worse for him. Well, that's what I told him. No, he won't call him and talk about that stuff. Yeah, and lives with mommy. You're right, B-Lady, I don't. And that's what I told him. Well, that's what brought this up this morning, kind of. And I was like, honey, just know. Because he asked me for money last night, and I said no. I said, no, I can't. I don't have it. And he was, he didn't fight with me. It was over the phone. But he didn't fight with me, so that was... And so today I said, listen, you're starting to date this girl. You guys are wanting to go out and do things. I said, I cannot fund it. So you need to go apply. I told him this place to go apply for some jobs. And he hates it when I say that. We fight anytime I bring it up. And I said, well, he goes, I know you can't afford it, Mom. You told me last night. You said no last night. Okay. And I said, well, then you'll be asking again in a couple days. I'm telling you now, don't ask. I don't have it. And even if I have it, you need to go out and earn your own money. No money for smokes. No, my mom's pissed that he's behaving this way, but she's not going to get involved, but she tells me, kick him out on the street. I'm like, oh, like you did with my brother? Uh-huh, sure. My brother was a drug addict and totally destroying the room he was living in. It was a pigsty, like he wasn't helping out at the house, and she let him live there for years. So, okay, Mom, I'll take your advice. Hi, Rob. How are you? Anyways, you guys, I didn't want to make this all, I didn't want to make this all about, hold on one second. Sorry. I didn't want to make this all like a pee party. Sometimes when I start talking about things, like, I cry, and I don't even intend to, but I do. And I just don't know what's going to get through to him. I have no idea. I have no clue. So I'm hoping this girl, because when you're that age, I mean, you do change for a girl or a guy, whether it's right or wrong. We do change for people that we date or whatever. So if you guys could please pray that he gets a job. Tell her no money to get her smoked until he leaves. B lady, you crack me up. B lady, come on, you come over. You come over and tell him. He's not listening to me. Come on. He's 25, honey. My son's 25. My daughter's 23. And the girl is just fine. I know. I try, AJ. I try. It's just, it turns into a... See, every time I do, it turns into a fight. And I am not a fighting type person. I'm the type of person that avoids confrontation. But whenever I try to, set my boundaries and keep them, it turns into a shit show. So, I just sometimes do things myself or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, B-Lady, he's 25. I don't know. I'm so tired. I know. B-Lady, that's the thing, is I work my ass off to keep that place, for now. And to buy food, and pay all the bills, and buy everything the dog needs. It's not easy. So this $1,000 that I get for maybe 2 more months, most of it's gone to him and them. The dog and him. A lot of it. And it's nothing when you have to make $3,600 to live where you live. Just for the bills and stuff. Rent, bills. All of it. It's like $1,000. I mean, it's helpful, yeah. But when he was a senior in high school, that he had to make a decision before he got out. Pick a branch of the military and enlist because you're on your own at 18. Yeah, I should have done things different. Military college or out. Well, see, and I justified it by, you know, when they turned 18, I wanted them to be able to stay at home, work, save some money, you know, so they'd have money to live on, you know, pay bills, whatever, get a place of their own. And, well, and plus, Dad, you know, I had a man, their father there, who, you know, didn't make any decisions, so. What time is it? Hi, Mark. Will it ever end? I felt so awful for you. I've never, ever, ever seen you upset that. Oh, that's okay, honey. Don't feel bad. He did, and now he's a master's degree and federal job and set for life. Nothing. I'm on my own, girl. I'm on my own. I mean, I am anyways, but that's it. He had to take the tax debt because pretty much it was his debt. Thank God, because that was $24,000. I mean, he got them all filed and caught up, but he had to make the payments for God knows how long. So if I would have got stuck with half of that, oh, I would have been pissed. Nope. No, because he perjured himself, B-lady. He said he was moving to Missouri. He was only going to be making half of the money that he makes here. Just there was a lot of things he fibbed about, and it didn't matter, so. Well, not all of it. I mean, yeah, it's going to supporting him too. Oh, hold on, you guys. Okay, you guys, no, I even was trying to say, you know, his attorney was saying, I'm taking a break, but I just got a job, so I'm going to go. It's $35. So, I even tried to tell them in court. They said, okay, well, you don't have any kids at home, you should be able to make this much per month and whatever. And I was trying to explain to them that all of this time I've had one or both of the kids at home, you know, and he knew it. So, I don't know, but I gotta go do this job and make $35. So, I might come on later. And remember, after I got off of the thing yesterday, when I was cleaning the microwave, and my son said he was on his way home, he didn't come home for hours after that. I know, B-lady, I'm trying. I don't know. Other than kicking him out on the street, I'm thinking about calling his grandpa, even though I really don't want to talk to him. I'm thinking about calling him and saying, look, please talk to him. Ask him to come live with you, you know. So, I'll come on later, you guys. I gotta go get this job done. And, yeah. No, I think you can be, lady, but it has to be done within a certain amount of time, and it's very expensive. So, that's okay, AJ. It passes, you know. It's just I don't get like this, you know, too often. But when I do, it's usually because I'm really tired. Because I'm really tired, and I'm not feeling well. You know, like, it just means that I'm having a flare-up or something. You know, something's coming, so. I mean, I've been in a lot of pain lately, so. It's probably just a flare-up. But when you get flare-ups, you get really tired. And you're in a lot of pain. And it just is a vicious... And then you can't sleep. It's a vicious cycle. You get insomnia really bad. Yeah, he can. I've told him to. B-Lady, I've said, you know, I'll hook you up. I'll take you out. I'll show you how to do it. No, I don't want to do that. So, I gotta go. I'll come on later, okay? Just say a prayer for me, please. What is that? Oh, it's a... Just say a prayer for me, you guys. I'll be okay. It's just one of them days. Yes. B-Lady. Every single day. I love you guys. Thank you for listening. I have to put on my my work face now and get out there and get this done. Okay. I'll maybe if it's not too late, I might come on tonight. I might be exhausted. I gotta walk Sosa when I get home, so you know that comes first. So all right, love you guys. Have a great day. Thanks for listening. Bye.